Hi beauties, it's Esther here. Hope you're having an amazing day. I'm so excited to share my review of Bailey Brown's 28-day Pilates challenge with you. This is my 5th challenge that I've done with Pilates so far. So if you want to see my other challenges, you can check out the playlist up above. I'll also link it below in the description. But I have to say, out of all the challenges I've done so far, this has been my absolute favorite. So I'm so excited to share. Now, if you don't know who Bailey Brown is, she is a Pilates instructor based out of Sydney, Australia. She has a YouTube channel with over 800,000 subscribers. So she is pretty popular on YouTube. And that's where you can find this 28-day Pilates challenge. So it is a free challenge, which I absolutely love. In addition to this, she also has a website and an app. I think it's called Aligned Body. And on the app, you can access her daily workout schedule as well as some of her other programs. I think her most popular one right now is her cycle syncing program that she offers on there. So you can pay a monthly subscription if you want to get access to that. Because I enjoyed this free challenge so much, I will be doing another review of her full program on her app and on her website. So make sure you subscribe to this channel if you want to see that in the future. She also has a cycle syncing book that she offers on her website. I believe right now it's completely sold out though. And she has her own clothing line. So I'm kind of curious to try her clothing line. I've never tried it before, and I'm considering including that on the review I do of her app. So if that's something that you want to see when I do the review, comment below and let me know. I just finished day 1 of Bailey Brown's 28-day Pilates challenge, and I'm very particularly excited about this challenge because I just feel like I vibe with her really well and her style of workouts. So I've been working out with her for actually quite a few days now prior to starting the challenge. And that's something I knew that I'm going to start doing before I commit to a challenge, because I feel like the last challenge I didn't really vibe with that particular style of workouts. So I just don't want to commit to somebody and lose momentum until I properly test them out. So that's what I did with her, and I'm just so excited to do her challenge. Today went really well. It was less than 20 minutes. It was mostly booty and leg focused, and I had to use ankle weights today and a mini band, and she used the light mini band. I used the heavy one because it was just in reach to grab really quickly, and I felt it right away. I probably should have used the light one, but I got through it, so I'm proud of myself. So I just finished Bailey Brown's day number 2 of her 28-day Pilates challenge. It was so awesome. I really enjoyed it. Started off with a 10-minute cardio Pilates, and then it ended with an abs workout. And I normally hate cardio, but I actually really enjoyed it. It didn't feel like cardio. It was just a lot of fun. It was the first time I worked out with ankle weights on my wrist, and I really liked that. I think it just really increased the intensity of the workout, and they're only 1 pound weights, but it really made a difference. I just finished Bailey Brown's day 3 of her 28-day challenge. I'm sweating. I think it's just really hot today. That summer weather is kicking in. But today we started off with a reformer class. Obviously, I don't have a reformer at home, but basically what she did is she made it kind of mimic a reformer. So we used these sliders and we used ankle weights. Really loved the class today because I actually started off Pilates in a reformer class. That's how I got exposed to Pilates. So this really felt like home. And I think so far this is the most fun challenge that I've had. It's the one I've most enjoyed thus far, but it's only day 3, so we'll see how it goes as we move along. But we finished off with a butt, thighs, and hip workout. That's how we ended the day. Again, it was only around 20 minutes long. Just completed day 4 of Bailey Brown's 28-day challenge. It was killer. Both of the workouts were ab workouts. They were each about 10 minutes long. We used ankle weights and we used booty band today. My lower abs, upper abs, all of my abs are just burning right now. I really felt it everywhere. I just completed day 5 of Bailey Brown's 28-day challenge. I did skip yesterday. Yesterday was Sunday. I usually don't work out on Sundays. Sometimes I do, but normally I just take it as a rest day and we go swimming. Today was a legs and glutes day. It was really good. I was like really feeling it in my glutes by the end, and actually had to like take a small break because it was like burning so bad. But I used the heavy booty band. I keep forgetting I need to go to like a medium or light one for these workouts, so maybe tomorrow I'll do that. And we also used ankle weights today, but it was really good. And I love how with Pilates there are a lot of exercises that'll get the glutes without getting the quads. When I first started Pilates, I took private lessons, and my Pilates instructor, the one thing she noticed just for me bodybuilding a lot was I was very quad dominant. So oftentimes when I tried to fire my glutes, like even if it was like 100% or, you know, like mostly glute focused exercise that she was doing with me, I would fire my quads more than my glutes. So she really worked on that with me and help me learn how to fire my glutes properly. So if you're struggling with that, you might want to go take a private lesson, because I feel like Pilates instructors are really good at working through that. So I just completed day 6. Day 6 of Bailey Brown's 28-day Pilates challenge. It was a really short workout today. It was 10 minutes long. It was a stretch and sculpt workout. And she does have the same one scheduled for tomorrow, but I might just skip over to day 8 because it was a little short for me. It was actually perfect for today because I kind of slept funny, and so my back was a little tight, so it did help loosen that up. But I don't know if I want to do just like a 10-minute workout again tomorrow. I think, you know, I'd rather skip over to one of the longer workouts. So I just completed day 8 of Bailey Brown's 28-day Pilates challenge. My arms are on fire. That was really intense. I feel like it got really intense, like really quickly all of a sudden. Finally remembered to go to a medium Pilates band. Thank God. This was the day I needed it. Basically, it started out with a 10-minute lower abs and waist toning workout, and then we ended with it says quick Pilates waist and arm toning workout, but I feel like it was mostly arms, and really got into my arms like really deep. Like I feel it in my triceps, I feel it in my biceps, my shoulders. Like a big component of Pilates is my muscle connection, so I did really try to focus on that today, and I do feel like it made a difference in my workout. So I just finished day 9 of Bailey Brown's 28-day Pilates challenge. That was so much fun. I had such a good time today. It's titled Fun Effective Cardio Toning. And I'm so excited about working out with her now that I'm in day 9, because I just feel like I've enjoyed every workout so far. And this cardio workout, you know, I normally I don't know, when I see cardio, I'm always kind of terrified because I don't usually enjoy my cardio workouts, but I feel like she has just the right balance of intensity, but without me feeling miserable. And I feel like at her pace, I can really focus on executing the movements and using proper form. I feel like with a lot of cardio workouts that I've tried, I lose that. And like, I just feel like sometimes I have to compromise form to keep up with the intensity of cardio workouts. But this one, it had no jumping. It was a lot of fun. It kind of brought me back to like dance class in a way. But it wasn't a dance class, a little bit different, but it just does have some like ballet element and things like that in it. But if you're looking for a fun cardio workout to try and you just really hate cardio, I highly recommend trying this one. So if you go to Bailey Brown's YouTube channel, go to day 9 of the 28-day challenge and try it out if you're needing some cardio. I just finished day 10 of Bailey Brown's 28-day Pilates challenge. I can't believe it's already day 10. I had a busy day today, and it's like a no makeup kind of day. I have this pimple that's been lingering for like over a week. So I'm just trying to give my skin a break and hopefully it will go away. I don't know if this is like a part of aging or something, that the pimples linger longer. I don't know. It sure is taking a while to go away. Maybe it just makes me look younger. I don't know.
I just finished day 11.
Definitely got to my workout really late today. I just had a really busy day. I had a really rough day. Like, I just feel like nothing was going right for me today, but I feel a lot better now. Today's workout, it was called Quick Waist Abs and Arm Toning Pilates Class, Self-Love and Positivity. And so I feel like it was just perfect today because I needed some positivity. So during the workout, one of the questions that she asked us was to think of something that we really love about our body. And she was talking about how we can be so hard on ourselves and compare ourselves to others, and how we all have so many things about us that are so unique to each of us. So she was just like talking about that, and I found it really encouraging because I know for me, I can definitely compare myself to other people all the time and get really down about it. She has a really good way of like this workout, it was kind of a more meditative, relaxing workout, but through it all, I still really felt my muscles deeply like burning. And so she has a really good gift of mixing kind of like a chill workout with really targeting your muscles in a deep way. And I think it's really hard to combine those two things together. Just finished day 12 of Bailey Brown's 28-day Pilates challenge. I feel like I have her whole vibe going on with my outfit because she always wears like whites and off-white. Started off with a waist and abs workout, and then we did a lying down leg sequence. So the whole thing total lasted about 20 minutes like usual. Really felt it deep in my core. And with the legs, what I've noticed is with my leg circles, I feel like I'm finally like really starting to get the mind muscle connection down. When I first started Pilates and was introduced to leg circles, I just never felt like I did them right. And I still feel like I need to work on my form on that, but I do think I'm making progress there. And that's one of the things I've noticed about Pilates. The more you do Pilates, the more you feel it, if that makes sense. So a lot of times when you're transitioning from lifting heavy weights and you go into Pilates, you may feel like you are not working your muscles hard enough. And a lot of that is because you may not be executing the movements properly, and you may not be tuned into your mind muscle connection. So I've definitely experienced that in the past, and I've talked to friends that, you know, have gone to a Pilates class after lifting heavy weights for so long, and that's kind of what they experience. But the more you do it, the more you will tune into that mind muscle connection, and you'll learn how to really target your muscles, and you'll target them in a deeper way than you probably ever did before just doing like traditional exercises. I just finished day 13 of Bailey Brown's 28-day Pilates challenge. Today's workout, it was a stretch routine to reduce anxiety workout. It was really short. It was only 10 minutes. Honestly, it left me just kind of not really satisfied, if that makes sense. Like, I kind of wish it was longer. It was good, focused on breathing and a lot of stretching and spinal work, but I just felt like I needed more. And I kind of wish she would have gone the full 20 minutes like she does with most days. What I did was I just added on more stretching afterwards. She does have the same workout scheduled for tomorrow for day 14, so I might just skip over to day 15 tomorrow. I don't know. We'll just kind of see how I'm feeling. So day 14 was a repeat of day 13, and then days 15 through days 28 was a repeat of days 1 through 14. So I'm not going to show you all of my commentary, but as you probably noticed, I did my daily updates on Instagram. So if you want to see my commentary on days 15 through 28, follow me on Instagram. I do have a highlight up on my Instagram of my daily updates for this review. Now let's talk about results. I've definitely hit a plateau at this point. My weight did not change at all. It's basically been fluctuating for the last 2 months between 124.6 and 126.6. Now, this is my morning weight. It can fluctuate even more like throughout the day, but that has been my weight range for the last couple of months. As far as my measurements though, they've stayed the same through this challenge as well, with the exception of my hips. I actually did lose half an inch off of my hips. But, I'm perfectly okay with that. I'm actually really happy with my body right now. So I'm not so fixated on results at this point. Like I mentioned earlier, I have been doing Pilates challenges for a while now. This is my fifth one. My first one I started at the beginning of December of last year. So it's been a little over the half a year mark since I've been doing Pilates consistently at home. And I started off at 134 pounds, and this is where I am now. So I'm very happy with the results. I'm totally happy with my body. If nothing else changed, it wouldn't really faze me. Now, what I do want to focus on moving forward, I do want to clean up my diet. I would say, like, when I started this journey, I was really strict on being in a calorie deficit and trying to eat healthy. And then I would say the last 2 months, I've kind of been lax on that. And just for my health and to take care of my body, I want to make sure I'm putting clean foods into my body. So, my focus for moving forward is really just to eat as clean as I possibly can and to really put the focus back on whole, real foods. And I do like to eat organic as much as possible. In addition to this, I do kind of want to lengthen my Pilates workouts in order to make sure I'm challenging myself. So most of the workouts that I've done through most of these programs have been 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes daily. And so I do kind of want to up that. I have noticed, just looking at Bailey Brown's Align app, that she does seem to have more 25 to 35-minute workouts built into her schedule. So I feel like that's a good start to just up it a little bit. And then from there, I'll probably just gradually increase the length of my workouts as I move along, or maybe increase intensity. I don't know. We'll just kind of see how it goes. I'm a big believer of just easing into things because my consistency is so good right now with what I'm doing now. I don't want to mess that up. So I definitely don't want to make any really extreme changes either. Now, really what I'm amazed at is, number one, with these last 2 months not really focusing on my diet, I'm amazed that I was able to maintain my results. I find that really incredible. If you followed me for a while, my history has been lifting heavy weights in the gym. And I just remember, if I became lax with my diet for a couple of months, I would lose a lot of my progress. And so I was really quite amazed that with 20-minute Pilates workouts, as well as not really being too strict on my diet, that I was able to maintain my results so far. Now, I do want to point out as well, I do a lot of walking now. I walk my dog at least 3 times a day. I walk at least 3 miles, sometimes 4 to 5 miles a day. So I do walk a lot, and I do think it contributes to me being able to maintain my results. Have you tried this challenge? Let me know in the comments below. If you have, I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye, everyone.